All right. Well, as always, thank you for being on. I'm going to try to stay consistent with a Sunday night huddle at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time every Sunday, unless for some reason I have an event, which does sometimes happen. So, in which case I would love for like another leader to step up and run it. So I wanted to keep this open to Q&A for you guys. I know Grace mentioned wanting to understand binary commission again. So if you guys are cool with it, I'm going to try to do a 10-minute recap again of the compensation plan. I do have a 20-minute video of the comp plan on my YouTube channel already, but let's just kind of go over it, and we'll go with questions as you guys have them about that. So is that cool with you guys? You can use the chat. You can unmute yourself. Just say yes, no, whatever. Shake your head. All right, so this is why I love Zoom so much, because I can share my screen. I'm gonna exit out of that. All right, so when you're on mydailychoice.com, you can, I think if you go to opportunity and you go to the compensation plans on our website, everyone also got a compensation plan in their, I'm going to show you in your kit. Everyone got one. Some people haven't even opened their kits, and they're like, why am I not rich yet? So open your kit and use. You got your steps for success. You got an action plan in there. You've got order forms. You've got a book on personal development and fearless networking. And this is a really good book just for business in general, because the more you can network, the more successful your business can be. Stuff like that. So this comp plan's in there, but it's also on our websites. Download compensation plan. So we get paid up to 8 ways, right? So the first way we get paid is we buy product and we sell it, whether that's at a home party, whether you went through the drive-through of a coffee area, they saw your magnet on your car, and they're like, tell me about the CBD, and they wanted to buy CBD then and there. I mean, I walk into bars sometimes, and I went and ate at a restaurant. This was a waitress. We got talking about CBD. She bought CBD off of me right then and there. She spent more on the CBD than I spent on my tab at the restaurant. So, I mean, I like to carry it with me. That's one way we make money. So this is one reason why I suggest Director Pack every month. Commit yourself to doing an event each month or a home party each month, whatever you want to do, because you're going to pay $50 per product rather than $69 for one. And your commission percentage is higher for online sales. Does that make sense so far? Unmute yourself or use the chat if you guys have, I don't know if I can see the chat here. Yeah, I can. Okay. Well, I'm sharing the screen. So, comp plan. All right. Success is a choice, and the choice is yours. 100% true. Mindset is like one of the biggest things in this. Let's see what this chat says. Yes, makes sense. Okay, cool. So it talks about the join options. This is also in the free tour for people when you give them the free tour. So there's a bunch of affordable options that give you a lot of value for your business. And you can range from $39 all the way up to $5.99. So if your personal volume is under 40 BV, which one oil is 40 BV, okay? If it's under 40, and let's say you just bought a sleep spray and it was under 40, you're considered unranked for the month. If you bought one oil, you're considered builder. If you did a monthly order of at least 90 BV, you're considered director. I'm sorry, this is incoming volume, your starter volume, not your monthly volume. So you guys have seen the kits. We have a builder kit, which is 1 product. We have a director kit, which is 4, and an executive that is 12 products. So this talks about the different product packs. and what they are at each, whether you're doing like HempWorks products or the sprays. Now, I don't talk a lot about it, the sprays. Some of them have artificial sugars in them. I'm not a huge fan of that. It's your choice if you guys, I think they're transitioning over to stevia, which is a better alternative, which is exciting for me. But I know that my strength and my passion is in the HempWorks line. And so for me, you know, it's important to have that passion behind a product to be successful. And so because it is our daily choice, I choose to promote HempWorks, okay? So that's one thing for those of you who aren't familiar. Our CEO, Josh, was like, I don't want to pigeonhole our company into one line of products. I don't want to be just health, just nutritional, just this, just that, whatever. As trends change, and we find more research on things that are beneficial and new trends in the marketplace, he will create an umbrella for the company for that, so that we can continue to keep our organization. You don't have to jump somewhere else, and you can choose to stay promoting one thing or promote multiple. It's pretty cool. That's why he calls it my daily choice. So these are the different product packs. One product would be like a HempWorks builder pack. Choose one of the, the pet pack. $69 for one oil. Choose two, it's $138. That's 80 BV. So you guys can go through the different BV. But I like to choose 4 and up because I'm paying $50 a product versus $69 for one product. Okay, so you can come in with the spray packs too. They have a builder, a director, and a spray pack, which is a lot more affordable than the HempWorks stuff, but they are not as retailable. Meaning like they're harder to sell. So if you want to hang around with 20 sprays, that's cool. But for me, I sold out of 12 oils at a Zumba event. Or was it 12? I'm sorry, I was down. But I sold out of my oils at a Zumba event. And so those are much more desirable. So I always suggest going with the oil pack. Now, I am going to say this really quick. You're going to get people that tell you that I don't have the money for this. I don't have the money to get started. That is completely fine. But, sorry guys, my computer's kind of, my internet's kind of slow right now. That people are going to tell you, I don't have money for this. When they tell me that, I say, okay, let's help you get pre-orders. So if you guys want to go over how I help my people get pre-orders and use that money to get started in their business, let me know at the end of this and we will go over that. That'll be a good option to go over. So you guys know the starter packages. That's pretty self-explanatory. The Refer 3 program for our customers is here. They get, when you have a customer purchase through your website, your preferred customer website, then they can refer 3 different people. They get their own link. They can refer 3 people and earn a free oil. All they have to do is call up customer service and say, hey, like I've referred 3. The customer service verifies it and they ship their product to them that they choose. So, and that's for every 3 customers. It never expires, okay? You get paid on that too. That goes into your volume to help you promote ranks and also to promote your binary commission, which we're going to go over. Any questions so far? I'm going to look at the chat real quick. Yes. Okay, cool. So we have a preferred customer. There's 2 types of customers in my daily choice: preferred customer and retail. Someone had a question, I think. No questions so far. Okay. A retail customer is someone purchasing from you from products you have on hand, or they are purchasing from your retail site. You have a retail site when you log into your account and go to your website. I don't like to do that, so I just give everyone my preferred site. If they want to buy it off of me directly, that's fine. Then they pay the retail price. Oh my gosh, stop it. Sorry. Okay, so Retail pricing is suggested $20 per oil above your preferred customer website. So on the preferred customer website, it's $69 for one oil. So our suggested retail is $89. For a pet product, suggested retail, the preferred customer web pricing is $39 or $69 for two. So I do 69 plus 20, which is 89, divided by 2. So I charge about $45, right? Is that what I do? 39, 49. Sorry, $49 per pet product is what I usually charge for single pet product. If they want two, then it's just the 89. Now, a preferred customer, they are purchasing at the preferred customer rate. They don't have to do an auto ship, okay? Customer commissions are paid out every Thursday, so we get paid every Thursday and are based on the week previous order, okay? Preferred customers' first calendar month orders count towards Jumpstart bonuses. So Jumpstarts is one way we get paid. So their entire first months of orders count towards Jumpstarts, and their second month orders and beyond count towards binary commissions. Okay, that's important to know. This is your affiliates and your customers. So first way we get paid, well, technically second if you're not including retail, or if you're including retail, Jumpstart bonuses. Any questions so far? Sorry, that was kind of like chaotic how I just went through that. So any questions so far? No? Okay. Wait, I don't think so. So first month is a full 30 days. Yes, full 30 days, not just the calendar month. All right, so Jumpstart bonuses. With up to 10 levels of Jumpstart bonuses and a potential payout of 85% on the business volume, Jumpstart bonuses can help you generate a lot of front-end income when you're building your back-end residual up. So this is where I think that you have to give people their options, okay? Because if you just tell people to join and you did not tell them that there was the options to join as a director or an executive, you're really doing them a disservice. You're leaving a lot of money on the table. If a builder signs up a new customer who buys one oil, they make 30% on that. BV on one oil is $40 times 30% is $12. So they make $12 per oil. Now, if their teammates start signing people up, they are not making a jump start on their teammates' sales. Now, so let's say builder signs up a teammate who orders one product, they make $12 off of that, and then their teammate signs up another person who orders a product. Builder number one, the initial sponsor, makes nothing off of that their teammates' customers ordered. Same situation, director signs up a new affiliate who orders one product. 40 times 35% is 14, so they made $14 on that initial. That new affiliate then signs up someone else, so 40 times 10%. So they made another $4. So they made 18 versus 12 in the same situation. Does that make sense? I'm looking at the chat real quick. So currently I am ranked because I haven't made my monthly order yet. Am I not going to get commissions until I make that order? If you are making a purchase every 30 days, you're commission qualified. My personal suggestion is to order on the first of the month, every month if you can, because you're immediately going to see where you are binary-wise and can work towards that. So as long as you're making an order every 30 days, then you're fine. But if you're not making that order every 30 days, then you're missing out on some commissions, yes. So same situation, someone made $18 versus 12, right? Now executive, which is what I came in at, same situation, right? I sign up a new affiliate who orders one product, 40 BV times 50% is $20. My new affiliate then signs up someone else who orders one product. I make 10% on that. I just made $44 versus 18 versus 12. This is why it's really important for you to give people the options. So if and when you can upgrade, if you cannot financially at 125% understand, you can actually build up to ranks via volume, or you can, just like somebody else would, that I'm going to talk about later, you can take pre-orders, collect the money in advance, and buy yourself a big 12 pack. Okay, like if you've got, all you have to do, like, I do pre-orders at 79 bucks. So if that pack is $5.99 divided by 79 bucks, if I sell 8 oils, 8 times 79, that gives me $632. And I can use all that money to sign up as an executive. So that's 4 people buying 2 products a piece. Is that something that's doable? It might take you a couple weeks, but if you really hustle it, you could do it, you know? So again, you can buy up to this, all the way up to executive, or you can even promote up to the ranks too. Just know, in that meantime, you're missing out on a lot of money. You're putting a lot of money on the table, okay? You're leaving a lot on the table. Any questions so far on like rank and jumpstart bonuses? So this is the first full month's orders. So like if, for example, I had a girl that signed up with a director pack to begin with, and then she bumped up to executive 2 weeks later. I got jump starts on both of those because it still was within her first 30 days. Jump starts do not exist after the first month. Not your first month, the new customer or the new affiliate that you signed up's first month. So I've been in 3 months, I still get jump starts. It's on the first 30 days of those new people. It's their first 30 days, not your own. Does that make sense? So I just noticed last month I ordered on the 13th and currently it's the 14th. Am I too late to do my monthly? I would just do it now. You just would have missed out on the last 24 hours of your commissions if anything came through that you would have been eligible for. Plus, ordering today, by today for the month, gets you qualified for phase 1 of the contests Travis and Kristen have going on for the $500. Okay, cool. All right, I'm going to move on to binary real quick. These are probably the 2 hardest to understand. Binary is a little bit hard for everyone to understand. Now, I have a customer that loves the products. She's like seriously loving them. She's finally able to sleep again. But she ordered a 2-pack her first month. The second month, she ordered just 1 oil for herself. She was using it for her dog, too. That second month orders went into my binary, okay? Cool thing about binary is the volume never flushes, meaning like if you didn't qualify for it, if you were heavy on one side or the other, which we will get into, the volume doesn't go away. It rolls over. Okay, I'll give you an example in a little bit here. So we look at the binary strong leg volume and the lesser leg volume, and we pay you a percentage on the lesser leg. I'm going to go into here really quick and show you what I mean. I'm going to go back to that real shortly here. So I'm going to sign into my account so you guys can see where to see your binary commissions. Okay. There's a couple different places you can see your binary volume. Now, if it's your personal first month, guys, and you're like, oh my God, I'm not binary qualified. Well, it's because it's your first month, and all the orders you're putting in, it's their first month too. So that's all going to Jumpstart Payout, right? Remember, binary is those customers and affiliates putting in orders after their first month. So you can go to Dashboard, and you can see your left and right leg binary. volumes. You can also go to my team. All right, so right here, this is left, this is right. My binary BV is 2765 on my left and 2990 on my right. So I get paid on the lesser leg. So I want to try to keep these as even as possible. Okay, so last month I was 2,600 over heavier in my right leg. So meaning I'm placing a lot to my left to try to get this evened out. This carries over, and now that I'm getting about even here, this will pay out. And because I'm an executive, which you're gonna see, let's go back to this. We look at the binary strong leg volume and the lesser leg volume, we pay you out a percentage. So here's where pre-enrollments and pre-enrolling someone as an affiliate, it only helps them make more money later. Because if I'm building up one of your legs, right, all throughout the week, and then you jump in, you can focus on one leg really just to build that and maximize your compensation instead of having to alternate legs to keep it even. Does that make sense really quick? That's a little bit, I know that's where it gets confusing. You guys can unmute yourselves too if you need to. So in order to be binary qualified, you have to have a personal order of at least 40 BV, which is one product. You have to have 90 BV and personally enrolled in both legs. So when I first started, my sponsor had, the leg was pretty heavy. It was already starting to build up. So I put my placement tool to my opposite leg. Then I realized, oh crap, I have to have 90 personal in both legs to be binary qualified. So I put a couple people on my other leg and then moved it back to the lesser leg so that I would have the personal volume in both legs to be qualified. This just means you're binary qualified. 40 personal volume, personal order, 90 in personal sales on each leg, and 300 in both legs to pay out. Okay, now don't freak out if you don't get there. Remember, binary volume doesn't flush. You will get paid on it once you're qualified. There's a question real quick. Chat. But we have to personally enroll on both legs to get money. That's what she was saying. Yes, you do. And I didn't realize that at first when I very first started. So yes, but you just get a few on that one heavy leg and then move your placement tool back over to the lighter leg to maximize your compensation. So this is also where having a really a mass enroller as your sponsor can help too, because like right now my sponsor has stopped placing under me, so I have to build up both sides personally, which is, you know, fine. We all have to build our own business, but a lot of you guys have really good binary volumes on one leg, so it's just really up to you to build the other, which is, it helps you make more money. It's pretty cool. If someone orders directly from my website, will it automatically go to one leg? Trish, you need to look at your placement tool. So when you're on this dashboard, you're going to go to placement tool. Click here for placement tool. Right now mine is set to my left because I'm still a little heavy, but you get to choose, okay? It automatically will put alternating. You have to go in and change it. So you can go in and change it as often as you want. This is probably the 10th time I've changed my placement. So right now I have it as set to left. Once I get right at about even, I'm gonna go back to alternating. And I just look at that binary volume every few days to try to make it even. If I go heavy on my left leg, I'm gonna go move my placement tool to my right. And that means that order from your website, that new affiliate from your website is gonna go to whatever you've chosen here, okay? Does that make sense? I think there was another question. Chat. Okay, got it. Perfect, okay. So comp plan. So that's how you're binary qualified. But again, remember, in your first month, guys, Binary volume is non-Jumpstart BV volume. What is Jumpstart's? A person's first 30 days worth of orders. So if it's your first 30 days, you don't have someone that has been ordering more than 30 days and you don't have binary volume, okay? So don't freak out if you're not binary qualified. All right, so here's your binary percentage on your pay leg. This is what you make based upon your rank. So again, let's say I have 1,000 in binary volume that I can get paid on, but I'm a builder. 10% would be $100. Let's say I'm a director. 10% would be $120. Let's say I'm an executive. 10% would be $150. So again, you got to give people their options because you can't let them leave money on the table either. All right. Now, some people will say, like, I can't afford a director's pack every month. And again, I'm going to talk about how you can pre-sell, take pre-orders, use that money to go towards your director's pack. A product is 69 bucks from my website. If someone's going to buy it from my website plus shipping, it's about 79 bucks. Suggested retail is 89, right? So if I sell that product for 79 and I collect the cash in advance, maybe I collect the cash, maybe I collect via Venmo, via Facebook Messenger, via PayPal. If I pre-sell 2 of those, 79 times 2 is 158 bucks. I can front 41 bucks and end up getting 4 products for $199. And I've only pre-sold 2 of them. So my product that I'm using can be for me, and then I can sell that 3rd one cash and carry and make a little extra cash plus my online commissions. Does that make sense, guys, when I'm talking about taking pre-orders? Where's the chat? If you do pre-orders, how do you get the customers on legs? When I do a pre-order, it's just a cash and carry situation. They have not purchased through my website, so they don't end up in the system, if that makes sense. You're basically buying the product for them on your director's pack and going from there. So another thing that I did, for example, is I prefer to have people in the system because then they get the 30-day money-back guarantee, then they get the referral link site, all of that, right? If they upgrade their customer status to an affiliate, they have all the things that went underneath them at any point. So there's a lot of benefits to having them in the system for them. So what I do is, now I've got the money for a director's pack each month. I make a commitment to work 1 event every month. And I have worked free events at Zumba, charity events. I've done rodeos. I've done fairs. I take my children to my events. That's my biggest pet peeve is when someone's like, I can't do it, I have kids, or I'm too busy. Guys, I work minimum of 60 hours a week at a job, and I feel like weird always saying this, because I'm not trying to brag, but I work a shit ton. I work so much. I also love working out, and that gets put into my schedule, but I commit to 1 event a month because, I mean, Brianna's worked events with me. She sold a director's pack right then and there. Like we signed a director's pack. We got 15 leads a piece or something like that. So commit to it. There's so many different ways you can find events. And guess what? I have a YouTube video that shows you how to find and execute events too. So there is a will. If there's a will, there's a way. You just have to be committed to put in the work. So someone said as a director is the 12% of the 1,500? I don't know what you mean by that question. I apologize. So I prefer to get someone in the system, and I don't do pre-orders now, but I'm just saying if you're in a position to where you cannot have the money for a director's pack each month, that's an idea. I do the director's pack. I use 1 to 2 products myself personally, and then at these events, I retail them. So that's how I end up selling them. Okay. So let me go back to this. So this is just talking about monthly earning potential. I'm currently a 10K affiliate. So I can earn up to $10,000 on just binary commissions. All right. So it tells you again how to be binary qualified. At the end of the month is when they pay out binary commissions. Sorry, at the beginning of the following month. But this binary volume resets every month. So that on October 31st at 11:59 p.m., whatever your lesser leg volume is and the pay percentage you're supposed to get, that's what it's going to be. It clears out at the beginning of the following month, and you start back at zero. Because they can't just keep letting that build up, because if they're paying you out on it. So like on October 31st is the cutoff for binary, and we will get paid on November 8th for that monthly commission. Actually, we might get paid on the 1st. I had to double check. It's either the 1st or the 8th, and it's going to pay out in a bigger lump sum. The jumpstarts pay out weekly, binary, and the rest of it pay out monthly. Does that make a little bit more sense on binary? Binary commissions are paid first Thursday of every month for the previous month's volume. So yeah, 31st is a Wednesday. We'll get paid on the 1st for binary. Any other questions on binary so far? Now, I'm just going to give you a quick little tip, a cheater tip. Those of you who do like to work events, and I'm telling you guys, like, oh my gosh, like the last event we worked as a team collectively, I think there was probably 20 plus products sold. There's like, they have so much potential, so much potential, and you're meeting new people, you're networking. So sometimes we need more than a director's pack for these events. So we create a bogus email and sign up a new customer so that we get the commission, like a higher percentage commission. We get the jumpstart commission instead of a binary commission. Or instead of me if I've already done my monthly order, I don't want to buy again as myself if I need more product. I'm going to do it to where I make commission. So we create a bogus customer, use a new card. I've got a ton of different cards. You can also use credit wallet money and transfer that to make the payment. And that's something you'll have to look into later. I'm not going to go over on this. There's a training on that in the Rockstar page already. Any questions on binary? No, because I know that was like the really super confusing one for everyone. Okay, so then I'll go really quickly over these following ones because they're pretty simple. Leadership check matching. So I sign up Crystal, who's on this Zoom, and her binary commission for the month is $1,000. I'm her sponsor. I'm helping her. I'm pushing her. I'm teaching her. I'm working events with her. And because I'm an executive and she's my personally enrolled, so personally enrolled is your level 1. They're personally enrolled. Crystal is my level 1. I signed her up. She signs up, let's say, Natalie. And that will be my level 2, but Crystal's level 1. So again, I'm an executive, and I make these percentages and check matching on those levels. This is not binary levels, guys. This is your uni level, your enroller level, which is when you go to my team. And you go to right here. A lot of you guys, you look at this and you're like, I don't see my customer. Well, it's because it's only got like 3 levels there, okay? So you got to go to enroller tree. And this lists them, like I can choose what I want to see. So I can just see, my level 1. I can see all levels, whatever. And it's going to list them. But these are all my level 1s, people I've personally enrolled, okay? So another really cool thing I like in here is the menu. It's under menu, contact manager. I just learned this today. and it's all my personally enrolled, all my pre-affiliates and their email addresses, so I can contact them and say, hey, how's it going? How are you liking your oil? And it's going to tell you it's a preferred customer, it's a pre-enrollee, it's whatever. So like Brendan just bought from me today, but he did ACH. So it says pending, no order, because his ACH hasn't cleared yet, okay? So, but I can go down to Melissa Cristino and message her in 3 days, email her in 3 days. Hey, Melissa, did you get your, or I can text her or call her. Hey, did you get your oil in? Or I can create an email list and do a video each week about the benefits of CBD. You know, like there's so many different things you can do with this contact manager to help maintain business, keep your binary commission up, stay in contact with your people, take care of them, and to help build business. Melissa's thinking about becoming an affiliate. So I better take care of her as a customer if she's thinking about that, right? I want to make sure she knows that I'm going to be here for her. So yeah, this is pretty cool. And yes, guys, I have enrolled in upwards of this many people between pre-enrolls. This is my personal. I have 7 pages worth of it. And like I said, I only work this about 12 to 15 hours a week, I would say. So if I can do this, so can you. It just means being intentional and talking to more people. I talk to a lot of people about this. I'm very passionate about it. I'm very confident about it. And that's, if you're not feeling confident, at least fake it till you make it, okay? Let me go back to the compensation. So you have check matching, level 1, level 2, level 3, so on and so forth, okay? So more money on the table there. Now, global bonus pool. This is pretty cool. I like global bonus pool. I'm going to zoom out of this. I feel like, oh, wow, it's already zoomed out. Okay. So this is, I don't know, the 4th way we get paid. We set aside 2% of our company business volume each month and pay it to those who qualify for this program. And here's how you can earn shares. So basically, if 2% was $1 million for the month or whatever, I'm just making up a number, they take the total amount of shares that were earned in the company and divide $1 million divided by that total amount of shares, and that's what each share is worth. And you can earn shares by, for every preferred customer you get in that month, you get a share. If you rank advance in that month, you get 2 shares. So when I first started, I think I had like 12 shares. I think I enrolled like 48 people in my first month. It was something crazy. It was bananas. It was chaotic. And so I earned like 10 or 12 shares, I want to say. So I made, each share was worth like $25 or something like that. So I made like over $300 in just that global share. So it's pretty cool that they set their business volume aside to do that. So that's another way. You'll get an email that says, hey, you are now global pool, bonus pool qualified. And again, it tells you when it pays out on the Thursday of every month, first Thursday of every month. Rank incentive and bonuses is a one-time payout. So as you rank advance, you get a one-time payout of $500 when you rank advance to 5K. This volume is determined by your personal sales, your personal BV sales, plus anything your personal affiliates have enrolled along with their team. Does that make sense? So like my entire team's volume, personal team, not something someone else enrolled and put under me, that goes towards binary. It's my personal volume, my personal team's volume. Check to see if there's any questions. So I rank advance my first month to 5K. You have to maintain that promotion each month for 2 months in a row, and it pays out on the third month. So I maintained that, and I got the $500, 90 days consecutively, so 3 months. And I maintained it, and I got paid out this past Thursday, that $500. The following month, I promoted to 10K, okay? So I will be getting a $1,000 bonus in a month, which I'm stoked about. That's super exciting, right? Casey, she rank advanced all the way up to 25K in her first month. That's my sponsor. So this past Thursday, she got 2,500 plus 1,000 plus 500 all at once. So she made an extra $4,000 on her paycheck on top of her jump starts, on top of her global share, on top of her check matching, on top of her binary. Pretty amazing, right? So that's the one-time payouts. Sorry, I skipped a bunch of pages here. Okay, incentive and bonuses. Rank incentive, okay. Okay, the next bonus that you can get is VIP Auto Club. Originally, they were going to make you lease a car, and that's how you got these. So now that I'm 5K and I have maintained that past the 3 months, I will get $150. They pay it out in cash now instead of a car allowance each month that I maintain that 5K. Now I will maintain 10K easily, and so I will actually get 250, but this is a maintenance bonus. You maintain your rank, you get this bonus. Past that first initial one-time big bonus, this is what you get monthly after. Okay. Elite expense account. When you promote to these ranks, you get this much per month. It's also kind of like a maintenance bonus. So my sponsor, Alicia, she promoted to 100K affiliate 2 months ago. She'll be on this 4th month, because this 3rd month she'll get this $2,000 or the big bonus, the 100K, so she'll get a $10,000 bonus. And then months after that, she'll get $2,000 for maintaining. Cool thing is if you lose that rank, you do get these back. You get the maintenance back. And then here's on the last part of your comp plan, it tells you what kind of volume you need to promote to the ranks. This grab your book, because this will tell you what you need to. They tried changing it recently to where you can't promote to executive via volume. It's actually 3,000, I believe. You can promote to it via 3,000. I'm gonna grab my comp plan. It'll tell me. Rank advancement. Yeah, so if you have 1,000 BV, you can promote to director, and that's in your personal sales and your team sales. If you have 3,000 in BV, you can promote to executive. But remember, you're missing out on all the money and payout up until that point, just a heads up. And then so on and so forth. This is what you need to promote there. 5K, 10K, so on and so forth. And then that's pretty much it, I believe. Yeah, it tells you like what's personal volume, the definitions of everything, personally enrolled. When you promote, you can't have more than 50% of your volume coming from one person. So if I sign up a rock star and they just kill it, and that's the only volume I get, that doesn't count towards me promoting, because they're the rock star. You can't just get lucky and stop working your business. That's not very fair to that rock star that's really killing it. That's where the whole pyramid thing comes into a bad name, is when you're making a ton of money off someone else's work and really aren't doing much. So it doesn't work that way. That's like the fail safe. You can't, no more than 50% of your volume counts towards your rank advancement. Sorry, no more than 50% of your volume from any single enrollment. So like right now I have 8,000 in volume for the month. If Casey only had 8,500, she would not be considered like 5K, because more than 2,500, half of that 5K volume is coming from me. Sorry, does that make sense? But it's all there. I'm going to stop this because this is like, I'm sorry, going through the comp plan is super boring. my 2 cents, guys, like, you can study and study and study this, and I know people that like have to know it all, but like going through what we just didn't make us any money. So ultimately we get paid to sell CBD, right? So If you're just like not understanding it fully, try to keep the binary volume even and just hustle your butt off and sell some CBD. Now, my personal opinion is I am going to sell more CBD on my team by empowering you guys and teaching you guys how to do it. We're gonna reach a broader amount of people instead of me just trying to sell to every single person personally, right? It's all about duplication. So that's why I give people the option. Not only can we be more successful and reach more people that way, but it's not my job to decide who does and doesn't want to make extra money. So when people are like, tell me about the CBD, I'm like, cool, do you want info on like using the CBD, or do you also want information on making some extra money? No pressure. It's just my job to offer it. And that's exactly what I say. So any other questions so far? No? Okay, so I need some other, we're going to talk about the pre-enroll. We kind of talked about the pre-orders. Does the pre-ordering make sense for everybody? So I get a person who pre-enrolls and I'm like, hey, Sally, you got like 10 people under you if you upgrade by midnight tonight. And they go, Melissa, I just don't have the money. And every week they're like, Melissa, I don't have the money. I say, okay, Sally, we are going to get you some pre-orders. Are you willing to work together with me and put some effort towards this? Because I don't want to put the time towards it if they're not willing to put the effort towards. Are you willing to work with me and put some effort towards this to get some pre-orders for us to use that money to get your starter kit? Yes or no? And sometimes people don't answer. And then I know I haven't wasted my time trying to send them a post every other day. So at the point I get the commitment from them, yes, I'm willing to put in some efforts. Excellent. This is the scoop, Sally. Our products normally retail for $89. Your pre-orders we are going to build value with them by offering it to them at $79. So what we're going to do is post every other day. We're going to talk to a lot of people, and we're going to try to collect $79 per product that they want to try in advance. We are either going to collect that via Facebook Messenger, PayPal, in person. They can send it to you. Like Bank of America has a way you can send it. Venmo is a free app that they can use. So any which way you want to collect that money. Now, my plan for you, Sally, is if we sell just three oils for $79, 3 times 79 is $237. Meaning we can get you the director's pack with none of your personal money out of your pocket. That covers shipping. I believe it covers shipping, tax, all of it. The $20 extra, close to it. So you're not going to pay anything, and you are going to get 3 products. You're going to get 4 total products, 1 for you to use that you didn't pay anything for, and 3 to give to those people that gave you the $79. So however they want to collect the money, it's totally fine, right? So I say, does that make sense? Yes, it makes sense. Great. So what I'm going to do is every other day I'm going to send you a post. You're going to copy and paste it. And when people like and comment on those posts, you're going to come to me and you're going to say, what do I need? What do I need to say? How do I respond? And I'm going to help you seal the deal with these people. And that's how we do it. So like, I'll give you a few examples of posts I've sent to people. I got one girl right here, Amanda, who's pre-selling. Actually, here, I'll share my screen so you guys can see. Okay, so she's already pre-enrolled. She's one of my very first pre-enrollees in the business. So she's asked a lot of questions about the comp plan. So, this is how they get into their pre-enrollment account. They go to your regular website, hit menu, sign in, pre-enrollee, sign in, and enter their email. I'm trying to find the first post I sent her. Sorry, as you can tell. Okay, I said, okay, this is what I want you to post. So grab your favorite picture of you and your family, or just you, and caption it like this. It's official. There's so many of you I wanted to call or text. So you guys can screenshot this if you want. So you have it. Take a picture, screenshot, whatever. And I put this. I'm taking pre-orders at $10 off. So here's some different areas it can benefit. So this was her first, and she posted it with, and then I said, I'll drop some pretty awesome research too. Do you have any of these? So she copied and pasted it, and then she put these. I sent her testimonies from the testimony, HempWorks testimony page, and from my personal customers, and I had her put some of them in the comments so people could read different testimonies. And then I put a reminder in to send another one a couple days later. And you create reminders by clicking this little plus sign in the corner and hitting reminder. New reminder, send, post, and I always do it at a high traffic time. Think about it, guys. Your post is only going to have a 3 to 5 hour maximum lifespan on social media. So you want to post when most people are on social media. So most people are on, the highest traffic time for Facebook is when people just put their kids to bed and are laying in bed. And then 75% of people grab their phone first thing in the morning. So first thing in the morning and before people go to bed are really good times to post. So I always put like a good, she's on East Coast time, so I'm going to put tomorrow, 5 p.m. my time, and you just hit create. And then it creates a reminder in there so that you remember to send them a post, okay? So I'm going to stop that. So then they put that, and I put my personal testimony in there in the comments. Oh, I love this stuff. This is what it's done for me. And then that way when other people comment, I can get notified that they're commenting. And I go, hey, girl, all right, this is what you're going to say to that person. And I tell the people not to ever answer the question in the comments because someone else might have that same question and won't even reach out to you. If they say, hey, I want the info too, you can write their name down to follow up with them. Another tip I'm going to give you guys, because I see a lot of people doing this, they're putting a post up and then they're like, well, hey, message me if you have questions. And it's like, no, that person commented saying that they wanted info. It's your job to message them. Okay, it's not their job to message you guys. Do you want to make a sale or not? Like, you got to proactively reach out to them. If they're like, hey, I've got plantar fasciitis. Hey, I've got some anxiety problems. I've got arthritis. Say, okay, hey, I'm going to message you. Don't say, hey, message me. Like, that's not their job. They're not the one trying to make a little extra dough. It's your job. So then I walk them through it and help them seal the deal. And sometimes people are like, well, I don't have Venmo. And I'm like, tell them to send it to my Venmo. I'll hold on to the cash for you. I'll put that money on a prepaid card once we have enough, and we'll get you going. So a lot of the times what happens is people see they're like, holy cow, a lot of my friends are interested, and they just take the plunge and put the pack on their card, on their credit card, because they see like, wow, like a lot of people are reaching out to me about this. So yeah. Another tip I will tell you guys is not, and I have this on my social media training, a lot of you have heard it already. Not everybody sees your posts. 10% of people see your posts on Facebook. So if a lot of people I see quit on this business early, they're like, nobody wants anything. Nobody wants anything because you're not utilizing social media correctly. You share posts all the time, so Facebook hides a lot of your posts because they don't want you to be annoying to people. Or you are posting at the wrong times, or you're using really salesy verbiage that Facebook scans and hides your posts also. So that's why I use things like emojis. Emojis break up the algorithm. Facebook, when it scans the words, it kind of gets caught on an emoji and can't scan. So it can't tell if it should hide your posts, okay? So all these things come into effect. I won't go super into detail on the whole Facebook algorithm, how to get more people to see your posts thing, because I've spent an hour and a half on that training already. And it's on my YouTube channel. So if you want that training, just let me know. But first, I encourage you to look on the YouTube channel for it. So we want to be resourceful, right? Find the solution to the problem before, or look for the solution before just asking for the answer, sort of a thing. Any other questions so far? Does that make sense on the pre-order thing? I mean, it usually takes about 2 weeks for people. Yeah. Okay, what other questions do we have just in general and everything? Someone give me something. All right, let me go with some other, okay, ways to work your business. Again, we get paid to sell CBD. I proactively offer the opportunity to people. If I think they would just kill this business, I tell them. When people complain about money, when I'm out and about, and even at my job, I had some girl, she's like, I just came from my second job today. And I'm like, girl, you're a mom. Like, how do you even get any sleep? She's like, I don't, and I'm losing my mind. I'm like, I have a side home business. Do you want me to send you info on that? Because she would do awesome. And she's like, yes, please, tell me. Tell me. Like, you can even say, like, I have, it's helped me pay for XYZ. Or I have a little bit extra in my pocket just for working on the side. Or I told her, I was like, I'm making just as much money doing my side hustle as I do full time at this job. And she's like, holy cow, really? I said, yeah, no, I don't want to get your hopes up. I've been networking for the past 5 years. So, but believe me, if in 5 years you could be making as much as you were full time at a job, it would be worth it, right? And she's like, yeah. So I give people an honest thing, but I need to shoot her a text with the pre-enrollment link. She's going to view all this stuff. Utilize that pre-enrollment, guys. I have another video on my YouTube channel talking about the importance of utilizing it. It gives you more time, gives them time to view through all the info, saves them a spot, and it gives you more time to add to your pipeline, because ultimately, the more you can network, the more people you talk to about this, the better you're going to do. Okay? So when people, my like biggest pet peeve is when someone joins and in 2 weeks they're like, this isn't working for me, I'm out. And I'm like, really? Like, what? You gotta be kidding me. Like, you haven't tried to work an event. You haven't gone out and handed business cards. Like, here's all my ideas on how to work the business. Facebook, posting to that, adding new friends. Instagram, following new people, getting them to follow me back, posting that to that. Twitter, I hate Twitter, so I don't use it, and I'm not going to use it until I exhaust all my other resources. But that's an option for you guys if you're good at it. Events, booking events, putting our signs up, talking to people. Hey, have you tried CBD? Getting sales there. Going to networks meetings. There's a BNI group in almost every city. And you can go to those networking meetings. The first one's free. You can go to the Meetup app, meetup.com. It tells different free networking events in your area. Going to a bar, talking to the person next to you. Just yesterday, I went to a bar. People were drinking Mich Ultra. Mich Ultra is one of my brands with work. And I was like, hey, I have a keychain in my pocket. Thank you so much for supporting one of my brands. It's a Mich Ultra keychain. I appreciate you. Where are you guys from? What do you do? How, we keep asking questions. Oh, we just came back for the season. Really? So where do you normally live elsewise? And then they started asking about me. What do you do aside from this? Do you have a family? Yes, I have a family. I work a side business from home too. That's kind of like my other hobby, because it's expensive to live in the world today, and a full-time income sometimes doesn't cut it. They started asking me about that. So then I was able to give them my CBD card. They want information. I get their contact. So just being a friend, finding new friends, right? Going to chiropractic offices, going to pain management, going to massage therapist places, and cold calling them and saying, hey, I started with a new CBD company. It's helping people a lot with pain and inflammation and digestive issues, and a lot of the things you already help people with, Mr. Chiropractor. Any chance that I could take 5-10 minutes of your time or set up a time to talk to you about this? I think it's something that can help your patients. Or if they say, no, it's not, I'm not interested in selling it, that's fine. You can say, well, can I leave a lead box here with my cards and some raffle slips for your clients to enter to win free CBD? The lead boxes are another way. Go to nail salons, go to a gym, and say, hey, can I leave a information box and a free raffle box here for my CBD business? And you can get new leads through that. We have raffle slips in our team pages, right? This is a raffle slip. It's in the files of our team pages. There's so many different ways you can build a business. Asking your friends to host a post. Hey, Sally, would you be interested in winning a free CBD? Or posting, who wants to win a chance to win a free CBD? What would it help you with? And then reaching out to Sally. Hey, Sally, so I'm looking for some people to put up a post for me. And those people that are willing to do that for me, I'm going to enter them to win a free CBD. And I will draw in the next 2 weeks or something like that. So then I give them a post. I've gotten a couple customers from friends hosting posts, and I'm expanding my network because they're doing the work. I'm reaching out to their network and getting new customers that way. So these are all so many different ways that you can grow your business. There's not a problem that cannot be solved in this business. You're not getting enough business, fine. Then, ask for help. Pay attention in the team pages. We give tips. Join these weekly huddles. We give tips every week, every day in the chats, on the team pages on how you can grow your business because we want you to be successful. So fortune is in the follow-up. I'll leave you with that. You got to find a system that works for you to follow up with people. Brianna, I probably followed up with you at least 6 times before you enrolled, at least. Grace, you were pretty quick to the punch, and that happens sometimes, which is exciting. Crystal, you're on here. You were out of town and giving me a heart attack because you were like close to not making the cutoff. So I followed up with you like every day for 7 days. Like, girl, you got to upgrade. You got a bunch of people under you. You're giving me a heart attack. It's fortune is 100% in the follow-up. Don't ever stop following up with somebody. And it's really as simple as, hey, I hate to be a pain, but I want to make sure I'm answering all your questions. Hey, you tell me you're interested, but what is holding you back? Is it that you're not sure if it's legal? Is it that you don't have the money? I'm not sure that it's legal. I'm not sure that I won't show up on a drug test. These are all things you can combat. I don't have the money. Great. Let's help you make some money. You're going to get some pre-orders and you're going to join my business and make some money. Because if you don't have an extra $69, $79 a month, we got a problem. Houston, we have a problem. All right. I don't know if it's going to work for me. Great. What do you have to lose with a 30-day money-back guarantee? If it doesn't work for you, you can get your money back. These are all things you can combat. Don't be afraid to ask somebody, hey, I've been following up with you, and I hate being a pester. Like, I do. I personally hate that. So be honest with them and say, like, what's holding you back? What's holding you back from trying so that you can help combat that excuse. You had me at money, Grace says. Thank you for your time tonight. This helps out a lot. I agree with Trish. This has helped. Awesome. I don't know who owner is. Owner, will you put your name? It just says owner as your screen, so I don't know who you are. I like to know who's on these things because I will be honest with you guys. When it comes to answering your questions, I get probably 20 messages a day asking for help. And right now my kids are upstairs without me, right? This was my only day off this week. And if I'm taking time away from them, it's only fair that you guys are investing in trying to help yourself before I help you. So when it comes to answering questions, if you're not on these Zooms and if you're not watching the replays, guess what? You're going last on my priority list to answer, and it's not because I don't love you. It's because I love my kids more than I love you, and they deserve my time, okay? So as a courtesy to me, I am just asking you guys to plug in and try to find answers and search before freaking out. It like makes me so happy when you guys are on these Zooms because I know like it's gonna help your business. Maybe not everything I said just helped your business, but I guarantee, and it happens to me when I plug into these things, I might know 90% of what they're already saying, but that 10% is like that 10% that gets me a little bit extra in my business. I always learn something by showing up. If you're not showing up, if you're not watching replays, if you're not plugging in, you don't grow. So awesome, Grace's dad. That's funny. Owner is Grace's dad. funny when people go by so-and-so's dad. Like, I'm Reese and Sydney's mom. So awesome. Any other questions before we end for the night? No? No. Okay, thank you guys so much for being on. Go out there and hustle, guys. I want to see it. I have a goal for this team to be 25K before the end of this month. We were only 5K short last month. There's over 100 people on this team, and that means one product sold per person would have gotten us there. So let's go get it. We'll all work together to push, and it's only going to help you make more money and help more people too. Thanks, guys. Have a good night. Bye.